friends, welcome to Math Magnet. Math made easy. This is for all you little geniuses who need a little help with math. Remember to use this video only as a guide to help you solve your math problems after you have attempted to solve them yourselves. Let's get into today's video. Today we are going to do chapter 3, ratio, from pupil book for grade 6A. We shall try to solve the questions coming under review and thinking cap. Question number 1. X represents 2 units of stamps and Y represents 7 units of stamps. So question A, find the ratio of X to Y. So that will be 2:7. Question B, X is dash of Y. That is, you will have to mention it as a fraction, which is 2/7 of Y. And question C, Y is dash of X, which is, we need to mention in fraction, which is 7/2 of X. Y is 7/2 of X. Question number 2. The ratio of the length of pole A to the length of pole B is 4:5. Find the ratio of the length of pole A to the total length of the two poles. Now the total length of two poles we will find by adding pole A plus pole B, which is pole A is 4 units, pole B is 5 units. So total length will be 9 units. So the ratio of length of pole A to total length of two poles will be 4:9. Now question B, what fraction of the length of pole A is length of pole B? So pole B is 5 and pole A is 4. So fraction will be 5/4. Question number C, what fraction of the length of pole B is the length of pole A? Now pole A is 4 and pole B is 5. So the fraction will be 4/5. Question D, what fraction of the total length of the two poles is the length of pole A? Now length of pole A is 4 units, total length is 9 units, so it will be 4/9. Question E, what fraction of the total length of the two poles is the length of pole B? Now pole B is 5 units, total length is 9 units, so it is 5/9. Question number 3. Mr. Lim mixes 4 pails of blue paint and 5 pails of yellow paint to make a container of green paint. Question A is, find the ratio of the number of pails of yellow paint used to the number of pails of blue paint used to make a container of green paint. So they want the ratio of yellow is to blue, which will be equal to 5:4. Now question B, Mr. Lim uses a total of 63 pails of blue and yellow paint. How many pails of blue does he use? So they've given the total of blue and yellow as 63. They're asking how much is blue. Now we know total of yellow and blue will be 4 plus 5 is equal to 9 units. Now 9 units is equal to 63. So which means 1 unit is equal to 63 divided by 9, which is equal to 7. And now for yellow paint we know it is 4 units. For blue paint we know it is 4 units. So 4 into 7 will be equal to 28 pails. So he has used 28 pails of blue paint. Question number C. How many containers of green paint can Mr. Lim get if he uses 12 pails of blue paint and 15 pails of yellow paint? Now we know it is 4 blue plus 5 yellow. That is the ratio that we came up from the question over here is 4 blue plus 5 yellow is equal to 1 green. Now they are asking if instead of this, if they are using 12 blue and 15 yellow. So which means basically you are multiplying this by 3. So which means you will get 3 green pails of 3 pails of green paint. So Mr. Lim can get 3 containers of green paint. Question number 4. Mrs. Muthu used 125 grams of butter, 200 grams of chocolate chips, 125 grams of castor sugar and 225 grams of crushed pretzels to make a bag of candy. Mrs. Muthu made 75 bags of candy to sell at charity sale. Question A. Find the ratio of the mass of butter used to the mass of chocolate chips used to the mass of castor sugar used in its simplest form. And question B. Find the total mass of castor sugar used in kilograms. So for question A, we know it is 125 is to 200 is to 125. When we simplify further, it will become 5 is to 8 is to 5. Now for question B, find the total mass of castor sugar used in kilograms. we will see one bag of candy, she uses 125 grams of caster sugar. Now she has made 75 bags of candy, so which means 75 into 125, which is equal to 9375 grams. Now the question here clearly says we need to mention in kilograms. So 9375 grams is equal to 9.375 kg, which because 1 kg equal to 1000 grams. So basically 9375 grams will be equal to 9.375 kg. So Mrs. Muthu used 9.375 kg of caster sugar for 75 bags of candy. Question number 5. The mass of potatoes used by Mrs. V in her cooking was 5 by 2 of the mass of carrots used. She used 9 kg more potatoes than carrots. Find the ratio of mass of potatoes used to the mass of carrots used to the total mass of the ingredients used. Question B. Find the total mass of the ingredients used. Now A will be 5:2 because the fraction given here is 5 by 2, that is 5 units of potato and 2 units of carrot. So the ratio will be 5:2. For the bar model can be drawn like this in such a way that potato is 5 units, carrot is 2 units, and we know she used 9 kg more potato. So which means the differential 3 units is equal to 9 kg. So we know 3 units is 9 kg, 1 unit will be 9 divided by 3, which is equal to 3. Now the question here is find the total mass of the ingredients used. So the total units will be potato plus carrot, which is 5 plus 2 units, which is 7 units. Now we know 1 unit is 3 kg, so 7 units will be 7 into 3, which is equal to 21 kg. So the total mass of ingredients used is 21 kg. Question number 6. A wall with an area of 4 meters square was painted yellow and brown. The area of the wall painted yellow was 3 times as large as the area painted brown. Question A. What was the ratio of the area painted yellow to the area painted brown? Question B. What fraction of the total area of the wall was painted brown? And question C. Find the area of the wall painted yellow. So we know question A, it is 3:1 because here it's given the yellow is 3 times as large as brown. So if brown was 1 unit, yellow will be 3 units. So it is 3:1 because the ratio they have asked is yellow is to brown. Now question B. What fraction of the total area of the wall was painted? Total area of the wall was painted brown. So we know total area of the wall is 3 plus 1, that is yellow plus brown, which is 4 units. And we know brown, it is only 1 unit. So it will be 1 by 4 because they have asked fraction. What fraction of the total area of the wall was painted brown? So it will be 1 by 4. Now question C. Find the area of the wall painted yellow. Now the total area of the wall we know is 4 meters square, and we know 4 meters square is 4 units from 3 units of yellow plus 1 unit of brown. So 1 unit will be 1 meter square. Now they wanted to know what is the area of the wall painted yellow. Now yellow is 3 units. So it will be 3 meters square. So the area of wall painted yellow was 3 meters square. Question number 7. The ratio of the volume of water in jug A to the volume of water in jug B is 2:5. A. Half of the water in jug A is poured into jug B. What is the new ratio of the volume of water in jug A to jug B? B. Half of the water in jug B is poured into jug A. What is the new ratio of the volume of water in jug A to jug B? And question C is 1/3 of the water in jug A is poured into jug B. What is the new ratio of the volume of water in jug A to jug B? So the bar model will be in such that jug A has 2 units and jug B has 5 units. This is as per the ratio given in the question where they've mentioned jug A to jug B is 2:5. So jug A will have 2 units and jug B will have 5 units. Now question A says half of the water of jug A is poured into jug B, which means out of 2 units, 1 unit comes to jug B. So it becomes 1:6. So that is your ratio of water in jug A is to jug B. Now the second scenario is half of the water in jug B is poured into jug A. Now we know this model has 5 units of jug B and half of 5 units is 2.5. So to make it simpler for us, we will split this 5 units into 10 parts. So it becomes and this will also become 2 units will become 4 parts. So basically out of 10 parts, 5 parts, that is half of it, will go to jug A. So basically it will become 4 plus 5, which is 9 is to 5 in jug B. So the ratio will be 9 is to 5. Now question C is 1/3 of the water in jug A is poured into jug B. What is the new ratio, the volume of water in jug A to jug B? Now we know the initial value of jug A is 2 units and jug B is 5 units. Now 1/3 of jug A is moved to jug B. So which means we will split each unit of jug A into 3 parts. So basically 2 units are there. We will split it into 6 parts. Now out of 6 parts, 1/3 goes means 2 units out of 6 will be moved to jug B. So which means 4 units is left in jug A, and out of 10, over here out of 15 it will become 7, it will become 2 more additional from jug A, it will become 17 units. So the new ratio will be 9 is to 17. Question number 8. The ratio of the amount of money Karen had to the amount of money Peter had was 2 is to 5. After Peter received $75 from his mother, the ratio of the amount of money Karen had to the amount of money Peter had became 4 is to 15. How much money did each person have at first? So now this is a before and after model. Here in before model, Karen has 2 units and Peter has 5 units. Now in the after model, there is no change in the amount which Karen has. Only Peter has received $75 additionally from his mother. But the ratio changes from 2 units to 4 units. So we will see how to go about the bar model. So the before model will be in such a way that Karen has 2 units and Peter has 5 units. Now the what we need to keep in mind is the total value of this 2 units doesn't change, but instead of 2 we will split it into 4 units. So the after model will look such that each unit is split into half, so this becomes 4. Same way this was totally 5 units, now 5 units becomes 10 units. Now after Peter received $75, the ratio became 15 units. So instead of becoming 10 units, it has become 15 units for Peter, because in Karen the value remains the same, but instead of 2 it became 4, which basically means we are splitting each unit into 2 parts. So the same is applied for Peter as well. But here, since Peter has received an additional amount of $75, instead of 10 units it has become 15 units as given in the question. So it becomes, here it becomes 4 and here it becomes 15. Now the new additional value here that he has received is 5 units, because this he already had, that is this 5 units which has further divided into 10 parts is already what he already have. The additional 5 units is what he has got from his mother. So 5 units will be $75. 1 unit will be 75 divided by 5, which is equal to 15. Now Karen has 4 units. The question here is how much money did each person have at first. Now we know Karen had 5 units. So it will be 4 into 15 is $60. Same way Peter had 10 units. Keep in mind we are not considering this 5. We are considering the split value, which is 10. Okay, because we have found only the value of this small half of the box. Okay, this value of 15 that we found here, 75 divided by 5, which is 15, is not an entire box but only half of it. So which means we will consider this 10 units as what Peter had already. So 10 into 15 will be equal to $150. So Karen had $60 and Peter had $150 at first. Question number 9. The ratio of the number of coins from Azam had to the number of coins Eddie had was 3 is to 7. Eddie gave 42 coins to Azam and they ended up having the same number of coins. How many coins did each person have at first? Now we should see the bar model. The before model will be that Azam has 3 units and Eddie has 7 units. Now Eddie has 4 units more than Azam. Now from this, if we give some portion to Azam, both of them become equal. So which means he has 4 units left. Only if you give half of it to Azam will both of them get equal amount. So means out of 4 units he has to give 2 units to Azam, which again means 2 units is equal to 42 coins. Okay, so let's proceed. So before model looks like this. After model will look in such a way that 2 units from Eddie has moved to Azam. Now this 2 units is what is equal to 42 coins. So 1 unit will be 42 divided by 2, which is equal to 21. Now Azam had 3 units initially. How much he had at first? How much each had at first? So Azam had 3 units at first. Now 3 units is equal to 21 into 3, which is 63, and Eddie had 7 units at first. So 21 into 7 is 147 coins. So Azam had 63 coins and Eddie had 147 coins at first. Question number 10. There were 3 identical glasses, each containing the same amount of juice. Mrs. Lee poured 210 ml of juice from glass A into glass C and 150 ml of juice from glass B into C. In the end, the amount of juice in glass A was 3 by 8 of the amount of juice in glass B. Question A. How much juice was there in glass A at the end? And question B. How much was there in each glass at first? Now let's see the bar model. Initially, all the three glasses had equal amount of juice. So their bars will be of same length. Now here they are saying first Mr. Lee poured 210 ml of juice from glass A into glass C and 150 ml of juice from glass B into glass C, and then the amount of juice in glass A was 3 by 8 of the amount of glass B. So which means glass 210 minus 150 ml was 60 ml. Okay, so the difference in glass A and glass B, the amount of juice that was taken out is 60 ml. Now keep in mind that the ratio becomes, the fraction becomes 3 by 8. So which means glass A has 3 units and glass B has 8 units, and we found out that 210 minus 150 ml, that is 60 ml less of water was or juice was taken out from glass B. So which, that is why it has got this many units more than glass A. So which means this 5 units is equal to 60 ml. So 5 units is equal to 60 ml means 1 unit is 60 divided by 5, which is equal to 12. So glass A has 3 units. So 3 into 12 will become 36 ml, and there was the question here they asked how much juice was there in glass A at the end. So that is juice in glass A had 36 ml in it at the end. Now how much was there in each glass at first? Now we know at the end there was 36 ml of juice in glass A. Now we know that from glass A 210 ml was removed. So it becomes 36 plus 210, which is equal to 246 ml. And we know all the 3 glasses had equal amount of juice, which means glass A equal to glass B equal to glass C is equal to 246 ml. So there was 246 ml of juice in each glass at first. Question number 11. Colin had some red chilli and green chilli. The mass of red chilli is 6 by 5 of the mass of green chilli. He used 60 grams of red chilli and 15 grams of green chilli. He then had twice as much green chilli as red chilli. How many grams of red chilli did Colin have in the end? So over here we know that the amount of red chilli is 6 units and the amount of green chilli is 5 units. Now over here they have told that he has used 60 grams of red chilli and 15 grams of green chilli. When he did that, he had twice as much green chilli as red chilli. So now 60 is to 15 can be rewritten as 4 is to 1 when you simplify it. So which means 4 units is equal to 60 and 1 unit equal to 15. So basically in this 4 units of red chilli will be equal to 60 and 1 unit will be equal to 1 unit of green chilli will be equal to 15 grams. So this much we have understood from the question. Now when we do that, we also notice that 2 units of red chili is left and 4 units of green chili is left. That is what they have mentioned, that green chili is twice the amount of red chili. So red chili is 2, green chili is 4. Now the question here is, how many grams of red chili did Colin have in the end? So Colin had 2 units of red chili. Now we know 1 unit's value is 15 grams, correct? So 2 units will be 2 into 15, which is equal to 30 grams. So Colin had 30 grams of red chili in the end. Question number 12. The figure is made up of two different squares and an equilateral triangle. The ratio of the length of AB to the length of BC to the length of CD is 2:4:3. AD is 108 centimeters. Find the total perimeter of the figure. Now here let us consider AD to be a straight line. Okay, this is a straight line, and AB is to BC is to CD is 2:4:3, and this entire length is equal to 108 centimeters. They have asked us to find the perimeter of this figure. This figure has one small square, one big square and a triangle. So let us see how to go about it. So totally there are 9 units, that is 2 plus 4 plus 3, that is 2 units plus 4 units plus 3 units is 9 units. This 9 units is equal to 108 centimeters. So 1 unit will be 108 divided by 9, which is equal to 12. Now we know 1 unit is 12, but we also know AB is 2 units. So which means AB will be 2 into 12, which is 24 centimeter. Now that we know the measurement of AB, the perimeter of this small square will be 4 into AB, which is 4 into 24, which is equal to 96 centimeter. Same way, we know BC is 4 units. So 4 into 12, and we know 1 unit is 12. So 4 into 12 will be 48 centimeters. And with that we can find the perimeter of the triangle, which is 3 times 48, which is equal to 144 centimeter. Since it's an equilateral triangle, we know all the sides are equal. So since we know BC is 48, the other two will also be 48. Perimeter will be 48 into 3, which is 144 centimeter. Now for CD, again it is 3 units from the ratio that is given in the question. So 3 units is equal to 3 into 12, because 1 unit is 12 as we already found out. 3 into 12 is equal to 36. So perimeter of big square will be 4 into 36, which is again equal to 144 centimeter. So the total perimeter of the figure will be 96 plus 144 plus 144 equal to 384 centimeter. So the final total perimeter of the figure will be 384 centimeters. Now let's solve some put on your thinking cap questions. Question 1. The rectangle is divided into 3 parts A, B and C. The ratio of area A to area B is 3:2. What fraction of area C is area A? So from this image we can see A plus B will be equal to C, because the diagonal divides the rectangle into 2 equal halves. So this means this portion, which is A plus B, will be equal to C. So this portion will be equal to this portion, because the diagonal divides the rectangle into 2 halves. So A plus B will be equal to C. So area C will be equal to area A plus B, and we know area A is to B is 3:2. So which means area C is 5 units. Now area A will be, the question here is what fraction of area C is area A. So area A is 3/5 of area C. Question number 2. The figure is made up of a square ABCD and a triangle EFG. The area of square ABCD is 2/3 of the area of triangle EFG. 1/4 of square ABCD is shaded. The total area of unshaded parts is 72 centimeter square. What is the length of a side of square ABCD? Now over here in this given image or figure, here this portion of square is 1/4 of the square, which is shaded, and the remaining portion is 72 centimeter square. Now what we need to keep in mind is this portion, this yellow shaded portion, does not belong just to the square but also is a part of a triangle EFG. Keep that in mind while we solve this problem. So let us see the bar model. Initially, the square square fraction of square and ratio that they given is 2 by 3. So which means square will have 2 units and triangle EFG will have 3 units. Now this can be rewritten as, for 2 units can be rewritten as 4 units, and triangle EFG will be rewritten as 6 units. Why? Because 1 by 4th of the square is shaded. So which means instead of 2 units, we will convert it into 4 units and make it one portion of the 4 units is shaded, which means the same amount of triangle is also shaded. So from this 6 parts, one part of it is shaded. This yellow part is 1 by 6 of the triangle and is also 1 by 4 of the square. So the remaining portions will be how many units? It will be, unshaded parts will be 8. So 8 units will be equal to 72. 1 unit will be equal to 72 divided by 8 is equal to 9. Now you know area of square is 4 units. Over here you have area of square is 4 units. The total area is 4 units, and the total area 4 units is equal to 4 into 9, which is equal to 36, because 1 unit is 9. Now you know area of square is 36, so which means 36 centimeter square. So which means length of the square will be 6 centimeters. Let's look at the last question. Question number 3. Abhi spent 1 by 6 of her money on 2 identical bookmarks and some identical pens. The cost of each bookmark to the cost of each pen was 2:3. She bought some more bookmarks with 2 by 5 of her remaining money and had 24 bookmarks in the end. How many pens did she buy at first? So over here, initially she spent 1 by 6th of her money on 2 identical bookmarks and some pens. And then she is again spent 2 by 5 of the remaining and bought some more bookmarks, and at the end she had 24 bookmarks. So let's see how to draw the bar model. In this bar model we'll see, first she spent 1 unit and bought 2 bookmarks and some pens from the first unit, and from the remaining 2 units she has bought some more bookmarks, and at the end there was 24 bookmarks. So which means with the remaining 2 units she has bought 22 bookmarks, because she has already bought 2 bookmarks in the first unit. With the remaining 2 units she has bought 22 bookmarks. Now we know 2 units is 22 bookmarks, so 1 unit will be 11 bookmarks. So we also know from this 1 unit it is also equal to 2 bookmarks plus some pens. So we know she spent from the first unit she spent money to buy 2 bookmarks and some pens, and from this unit she has bought 11 bookmarks. So which means that some number of pens will be equal to 9 bookmarks, correct? Because 2 bookmarks plus some pens, and here it is 11 bookmarks. So the difference will be 9 bookmarks. So this pens will be equal to 9 bookmarks. Now we know cost of bookmark is to pen is 2:3. Now we know that cost of one bookmark is 2 units and cost of one pen is 3 units. And we know that she has bought pens that are worth 9 bookmarks. So let us first find the cost she has spent for 9 bookmarks. It will be 9 into 2, which will be 18. So she spent 18 units for her for buying 9 bookmarks, which will be the cost for 9 bookmarks, which means she has spent the same amount for buying pens, correct? The cost of some number of pens is also equal to 18, because that is the cap of the money that she has. She has got 18 units of money, which with which she can buy some number of pens, and we know cost of one pen is 3. So which means the number of pens will be 18 divided by 3, which is equal to 6. So she has bought 6 pens at first. Thank you friends. Hope you found this video helpful. If yes, please do like, share with your friends and subscribe for more such useful videos. Feel free to comment your doubts down below and I shall get back to you at the earliest. See you soon with another math video. Bye.